Good morning, everyone. So, today we are moving on to deal with the chapter Speech prepared by Dr. BR Ambedkar for the 1936 annual conference of Jetpat Todak Mandal of Lahore. This is the chapter that you have to study in the fourth module, Writing Skills, under the FYUGP program. First, we will be dealing with who Dr. BR Ambedkar was and how he is famous for. Actually, Dr. BR Ambedkar, he is very famous for the contributions that he have done in the field of social justice and also his immense contribution in framing of the Indian Constitution. Two major works done by him are Annihilation of Caste and The Problem of the Rupee. These are the two major works written by Dr. BR Ambedkar. He is very well known for his analytical as well as his rhetorical skills, his ability to communicate ideas with the common people more effectively. And he always addressed very complex social issues with much clarity and precision. The power of effective writing in advocating for change and shaping public discourse can be clearly seen in the writings of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who was the prime model for uh, who worked towards elevating or depleting any kinds of oppression based on caste and breed. So his advocacy or his contribution and his hard work for attaining the rights of the Dalits and efforts to eradicate caste discrimination have really contributed in making a very thorough foundation for his legacy as a tireless advocate for human rights and social reform. His writings, when we discuss about his writing, we can find very valuable lessons in constructing um, very compelling arguments and employing rigorous analysis and engaging a very diverse audience. So his intellectual contributions were instrumental in shaping modern India's socio-political landscape. The 1936 annual conference of Jetpat Todak Mandal, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was invited to preside over this conference. It was actually this Mandal was an anti-caste social organization which was initiated in 1922 in Lahore as part of the Arya Samaj. The speech was not delivered owing to the cancellation of the conference. So the small excerpt that you have to study forms the fourth section of the speech where Dr. B.R. Ambedkar speaks about the evil of the caste system and its influence upon the Indian society. Moving on to summarize the entire text, the lesson that you have to study. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar begins this portion by telling us it is very pity that many people uh, defend or try to protect this caste system with lot of arguments. Okay, it is actually and majority of people defend it in the name of division of labor. It is regarded as a necessary feature of every civilized society, and this and these people argue that there is nothing wrong in the caste system because caste system it tries to it doesn't try to divide. They try to tell us that it doesn't try to divide people, but its only intention is to uh, give a division of labor. But Dr. B.R. Ambedkar tell us that his view was completely against this because caste system is not something very much related to the division of labor. It is also a division of laborers. The ones who do particular deeds are discriminated from the ones who do a certain other kind of job. So, no civilized society, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar tells us that, recommends the division of labor accompanied by the unnatural division of laborers into very watertight compartments. It is not merely division of laborers. Actually, through the caste system, it is not just the division of labor, it is not just the division of laborers. Then what else? It is a hierarchy in which the division of laborers are graded one above the other. In no other country, the division of labor is accompanied by this gradation of labor. Now, the division of labor, actually, B.R. Ambedkar tells us that it should be based on the natural aptitude that a person has. A social and individual efficiency requires us to develop the capacity of an individual to the point of competency to choose and to make his own career. The caste system, sorry, there is a spelling mistake over here, caste, caste system violates, okay, violates, the caste system violates this as it involves an attempt to give tasks to individuals in advance based on the social status of their parents and not on the basis of their trained original capacities. So this stratification of occupation resulting from the caste system is really harmful. When the industry is undergoing rapid and abrupt changes, what happens is the individual must be free to change his occupation. Without such freedom to adjust himself or herself to the changing circumstances, it would be impossible for a person to gain his livelihood. For instance, I'll give you an example. The Hindus are not allowed to take the profession they want to if it do not belong to them by heredity. Therefore, starving happens rather than entering into new occupations based on capacities. By not permitting readjustment of occupations, actually the caste system becomes a direct cause of much of the unemployment we see in this country. So Dr. B R Ambedkar tells us that the division of labor brought about by the caste system is not a division based on choice. The individual sentiment, individual preference has no place in it. It is based on the dogma of predestination. Now, what is the result? Poverty and the resultant suffering. It constantly provokes one to aversion, ill will, and the desire to evade. So there are many occupations in India which, on account of the fact that they are regarded as degraded by the Hindus, though those people who get engaged in those kind of activities which are regarded as degraded by the Hindus are also looked upon with aversion. So there is a constant desire to evade and escape from such occupations which arises slowly because of the blinding effect which they produce upon those who follow them owing to the slight and the stigma caused upon them by the Hindu religion. So as an economic organization, caste is there for a harmful institution. It involves the subordination of man's natural powers and inclinations to the exigencies of the. This is all about this very small speech made by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. I hope it was very clear for you regarding how compelling B.R. Ambedkar's writing style is. Thank you and have a nice day.